How's it going, everyone? I'm Gonzo, the most popular man on the internet. It's true, dude. I hit 500 subs. So, guess what? We will do a 500 subs video soon. If you have any questions, send them in. I'll probably do like a short Q&A at the end. I'll probably get like 5 questions or something, so make them good. But today, what are we doing today? We are ranking Ash's Pokemon. All of them. Ranking them all. As you see, these are kind of not up to date. Some of the evolutions from Sun and Moon are not there. And certainly nothing from Pokemon Journeys is here. We'll just cover those real quick, okay? If I had to put Dragonite in a spot right now, I'd put him in the A tier. If I had to put Gengar in a spot right now, I'd put him in the B tier. If I had to put Mr. Mime in a spot right now, I'd put him in the A tier. The problem with all these is we haven't seen enough. We haven't seen enough from these new Pokemon. And that's a case for a lot of these old ones too. We just didn't see enough. But yeah, Riolu, I'm suspecting he'll probably end up in the A or the S tier in the end. Right now, I would put him in the A tier. I think they've handled him and Dragonite very well in particular. Mr. Mime, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but when he was a Pokemon of Ash, he was very impressive. But I digress. Let's move on. Let's actually do this shit, and let's go. Primeape. He was a very strong Pokemon, but underdeveloped, not used a lot. B. Muck. You know, basically a comedy relief kind of Pokemon. B, C, C. Alright. All of the Tauros. I'm gonna go with B tier. Every time you've seen them go, they can go, but I don't know. Kinda not enough information there. It's like the not enough information brigade is on screen for now. Lapras, we got enough of the Lapras to know where it belongs, and I would say it belongs in B tier. Snorlax, we didn't get much of it, but A tier. This guy, Beetleborg, he's pretty dope, but man, where does Beetleborg go? B. All right, Bayleaf, underrated Pokemon for sure. People fucking hate that Pokemon. I love that Pokemon. That's my girl, dude. Quilava, is that what it's called? Cyndaquil, Quilava. Yeah, Quilava. Wait, is that what it is? I don't care what his name is. It's Quilava. But, you know, B. Okay Pokemon. This thing is just fucking annoying. You know, it reminds me of this thing, which if there was an F tier, I'd put him there. Speaking of, okay. Oh, look, that one you got by. Oh, jeez, how many of these are there? Ugh, what a shitty generation. Noctowl. Another B. Pikachu. Okay, I should have talked about Pikachu first, but I forgot. Okay, I'll talk to you about Pikachu by generation, okay? Generation 1, I'd put him in C. Generation, like in the Orange Islands, I'd raise him up to an A. Generation 2, I'd put him as a C. Generation 3, I would make him an A. At the end of Generation 3, I'd make him an S. That might be the most powerful time he's ever spent in the anime, at the end of Gen 3 and Gen 4. So Gen 4, definitely S. Gen 5, failure. I'd put him on in F if I could. Gen 6, he's back in the S tier. Gen 7, you know, S or A. They did a lot of good development with him, so I'll keep him up there in the S tier for that generation. And right now, I'd say he kind of belongs in the S still. A or S still. So I'm gonna leave him in the S tier. So far he's the only Pokemon who's made it there. Dumbo. Okay, Dumbo. He's a real roly boy. He was a cute kind of Pokemon for a while, wasn't he? Vampy? Man, he was adorable. Little baby Tyrogue, Tytar. This little fucker. C, sure. He wasn't really one of Ash's Pokemon, but let's pretend he was. Why not? This bird is it's an okay bird, but not that good. Sceptile. It's hard to play Sceptile, but I'm gonna say A tier. He could easily be lower, or he could even be kind of higher in some people's books. I don't know. I'm gonna keep him in A, but that's just my opinion, guys. Definitely when he was not evolved, he would not belong in that A tier. I don't know. He kind of got some last minute things as far as like his appearances. When he appeared in the Generation 4 League, that kind of upped his quality. That kind of upped how I see him in my mind. Okay, and we have him, Krabby Boy right here. This is Ash's most underrated Pokemon. S tier. People think this Pokemon, oh dude, if you think this Pokemon is weak or anything, oh, you are fucking crazy. Go and watch how many episodes this fucker, like, just hit things over the head with his fucking claw and got the knockout. It's ridiculous, dude. That goddamn crab is, man. Krabby Boy is the shit. People need to, like, figure that out. He's awesome. This whiny little bitch right here, if I could put him lower than D, I would. The Jason mask that flies around. And whatever. Alright, so this guy who is an Ambipom now, but he wasn't when Ash had him. Monkey Boy. Monkey Boy is a B. This is one of Best Birdos right here. He's an A. Torterra. He's a disappointment of Gen 4. Probably the main error in Gen 4 was his development. I feel really bad about it, but I think they could have done better with Torterra, but they failed. It's on them. Okay, the saddest part of my childhood. He is an A tier Pokemon. Fight me. This guy is a S tier, of course. Why would Infernape not be S tier? Infernape is Ash's greatest performer. Still, I think. I don't know, I'd have to think about that, but I think he is. I think he still is. I think he's still Ash's greatest performer, statistic-wise, and he was in the best story Pokemon has ever told. In fact, he is at the tip top of this list, just to be clear. His story is the best story around. There's really no errors in it, and he is Ash's most winningest Pokemon, so he's really the standard to beat. No one is going to beat that. Infernape is always going to be highly decorated in that respect. We'll see. Hopefully we get something close to that. Weasel, Inflotaweasel. Inflotaweasel is God, they could have done so much better with this Pokemon. Man, him and Krabby Boy should have evolved. Period, dude. But man, he's a B. He's a B. He was a good Pokemon. He was cool. Gliscor. I like Gliscor a lot. He had some of it, he had some careful development too. Somewhat. I don't know, I'm gonna put him A tier. I really miss him, actually. That was a good Pokemon. This Pokemon right here, Shark Baby, he was definitely mishandled, but Shark Baby, he belongs. Oof. They could have done so much with Shark Baby. Oh my god, dude. So yeah, let's just drop Gibble. I kind of feel bad doing that, but I really don't want to put him in C. I kind of wish there was a space between A and B. I wish I had an F to deal with, but I didn't want to have to make my own template just to do this. Okay, so Pidgeot. Highly ignored for a lot of crap, but he was there in the beginning. He was, I don't know, he was there for a lot of interesting shit. He was around, but he didn't really get a lot of his own development. Alright, Ash Greninja. S tier, probably second only to Infernape, story-wise and strength-wise, like statistically anyway. Of course, you'd expect, I think the general feeling is that Ash's Greninja is a stronger Pokemon than Infernape, but he doesn't have as strong of a story, I'll tell you that. So, I don't know, but he's up there, for damn sure. Talonflame, this is another highly underrated Pokemon. people would say, oh, he fucking sucks, let's put him at the bottom. No, this Pokemon took objective orders without a second guess. This Pokemon, he would pretty much always get the job done. Most of his losses, most of the things that make his statistics look bad came when he was a younger Pokemon. So yeah, God, I'd even consider putting him in S tier if I thought about it for a while. Yeah, that's a highly underrated Pokemon in my opinion. Hawlucha, another A tier. Goodra, oof, he's definitely an A tier. I think Goodra, God, they did a lot with him. If only they finished with him. If only they didn't like bring him back just to fuck him up. Had they not brought him back, I think people would be more endeared toward him. Big Bat right here. He unfortunately did not get the treatment that the other XY Pokemon got. So I'm gonna put him in B. Here is a very underrated character. A lot of people hate Rotom-Dex. I love Rotom-Dex. I think he was funny as fuck. I think his dumbass comedy at some points was pretty good as far as Sun and Moon goes. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I think he's underrated for sure. I think he's funnier than people give him credit for. Rowlet, A or B? We go B tier. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of comedy relief, but I don't know. At least he had relevant development. I rhymed, yo. Bulbasaur. I can really not do that voice. There's a lot of development for this character. He is easily A tier. And I'd say the same goes for little Squirtle here. Man, a lot of these ones are going to be hard here. Lycanroc, if he's A tier, then he's going to be at the top of the A tier. I'll put that. But I'll put him in S tier. He had a really good development. A lot of battles. It's funny because his development didn't really like put him in the center focus, but he was still kind of like an ace Pokemon. That was a really balanced generation, and he was at the top of it with Pikachu. So I think that was handled pretty well. Charizard is one I just want to talk about here. Charizard, from the I Choose You, I'd put him in S tier and I would not look back, okay? His story from the anime, what happened is they took his story and they did it a million times better with Infernape. So Charizard belongs nowhere near that in any way. And they literally just stole Infernape's story for Charizard in I Choose You. So, you know, Charizard, he was really surviving off of how cool he is and not surviving off of his real character in Pokemon at the time. So, I'm sorry, Charizard, but B tier. You know, there's a lot of good, cool moments with Charizard. Maybe you can make an argument for having him in A tier, but that's why I'd put him as B. This should be an Incineroar and not a Torracat. Okay, this Pokemon had very, very good development. I'd say he's at the top of A tier as far as that. You know, if I went and ordered these tiers more, which I kind of did here for the S tier, it would give a better picture here. So maybe I'll do that at the top here a little bit after I'm done, and then let you see that, how I ordered them. But anyway, Solgaleo, you know, it was a short story, but it was a good story. It was well done. I think he is in A tier. This should be Naganadel, which is another really good kind of short story that Sun and Moon did. I think he belongs in A tier. This should be Melmetal, kind of a short story again. Another one of these Sun Moon short stories, but not as coherent. He's definitely a B tier Pokemon. You know, it might be strong, but remember, I'm taking into consideration everything. I'm taking into consideration, you know, how powerful the Pokemon is and how good their story was. So, we have this thingy bob, Crab 2, whatever you call Crab 2 here, man. He's, whenever he came out, dude, he was a fucking legend. So I'm gonna have to put him maybe at the top of the B tier. He's a goddamn legend. That Haunter that Ash really didn't have. You know, those were good episodes, but, you know, whatever. The Raticate that Ash didn't do anything with. Okay. There you go. So, that's everything. But like I said, I'll sit here and kind of put this in a better order real quick. Okay, I kind of ordered things up a little bit more. Just a little bit more, you know, in A and B here. And I also moved your little favorite crocodile because everyone for some reason likes this Pokemon. Or I don't know why. But I put him at the top of the D tier to make you guys feel better. Thanks, guys. I know you guys will appreciate that because you guys really love Crocodile Boy, whatever his name is. When I get names wrong, I'm usually doing it on purpose, guys, just so you guys know. So, guys, what do you think? Do you think my list is retarded? Because I bet it is. I bet you guys think this list is crazy. But remember, it is just an opinion, and it doesn't hurt anyone, doesn't hurt anything, doesn't matter. We're not talking about life and death here. We're talking about fucking Pokemons. So, that'll be it for today, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and most of all, share. And do not forget, if you have any questions, I will do a 500 subscriber video here soon, and I will answer any questions you guys have for that. But for now, peace out, cats.